This is All India Radio. I am Anuja Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to participate in collective e-group pravesh of beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Grameen in Gujarat tomorrow. Also to inaugurate several development projects in the state. At least 12 people killed in rain-related incidents in many parts of Madhya Pradesh. Life returning to normal in flood-ravaged Kerala. Relief operation in full swing. UGC directs all varsities and higher education institutions to ban sale of junk food on their campuses. Eid-ul-Azha, the festival of sacrifice, being celebrated with religious fervour and gaiety across the country. And in sports, Rahi Sarnobat becomes the first Indian female shooter to win gold at Asian Games. President and Prime Minister congratulate her. And India beat England by 203 runs in the third cricket test at Nottingham to keep the 5-match series alive. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Gujarat tomorrow. At a public meeting in Jujwa village of Valsad district of the state, Mr. Modi will witness collective e-group pravesh of beneficiaries of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Grameen. An official release said more than 1 lakh houses have been completed in the state under the scheme, and beneficiaries of these houses will celebrate collective group pravesh across 26 districts. At Junagadh, Mr. Modi will inaugurate several development projects, including a government civil hospital at Junagadh, 13 projects of Junagadh Municipal Corporation, and a milk processing plant at Kokharda. Our correspondent has the details.
These houses were built under the Pradhan Mantri Grameen Awas Yojana at the cost of rupees 1,727 crore. Prime Minister will also lay foundation stone of group water supply scheme to provide drinking water to the remote villages of Dharampur and Kaprada at the cost of rupees 586 crore. He will also distribute certificates and employment letters to the beneficiaries under various development schemes, including Deen Dayal Upadhyay Grameen Kaushal Vikas Yojana, Mukhyamantri Gramoday Yojana, and National Rural Livelihood Mission. Mr. Modi will also dedicate the development projects worth of rupees 450 crore rupees in Junagadh, which include 300-bed newly built civil hospital. He will deliver convocation address at Gujarat Forensic Science University in Gandhinagar before his departure. Yogesh Pandya, Air News, Ahmedabad.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with BJP Chief Amit Shah, handed over the ashes of Atal Bihari Vajpayee to the party's state unit presidents at a function in New Delhi today. The BJP will take out yatras with urns carrying ashes of the former Prime Minister in all districts and immerse those in rivers across the country. The urns with the ashes of former Prime Minister were immersed at Tawi River in Jammu city this evening. These were immersed in the river by BJP State President Ravinder Raina, who was accompanied by MOS in PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh and other senior leaders. In Madhya Pradesh, at least 12 people have been killed in rain-related incidents as heavy showers continued in many parts of the state. The Meteorological Department has issued an alert for heavy rain in 21 districts, including Rajgarh, Agar, and Ratlam, following possibility of extreme rainfall. Torrential rainfall in the state caused havoc in many districts, including Bhopal, Vidisha, Raisen, Jhabua, and Mandsaur. A state-level control room has been constituted in the Disaster Management Centre, Bhopal. Our correspondent reports any kind of assistance can be obtained on a phone call on the control room toll-free number 1079. National Disaster Response Force has been deployed in Dhar and Badwani. Chief Minister Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan has also conducted a high-level review of the situation following extreme rainfall in the state. In flood-ravaged Kerala, life is slowly returning to normal, and now the focus has been shifted to relief operations. With no strong rain reported anywhere in the state, the flow of water to the catchment areas of big dams is very low. The shutters of Mulla Periyar and other dams have been closed. More from our correspondent.
Around 10 lakh people are still in relief camps, and the massive cleaning work has started in the flood-hit areas. Medical teams were deputed to different districts to check the outbreak of epidemics. Relief camps will function till all those housed at the camps return to their homes. Road and rail traffic has been restored in almost all places except a few hilly regions. The operations from flood-hit Cochin International Airport will resume from Sunday. The death toll in Kerala floods has risen to 228, with 32 people still missing. With NC Jayachandran's report from Kochi, this is Tanvi Taneja for AIR News.
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath today flagged off 25 trucks loaded with relief materials for flood-hit people in Kerala. Our Lucknow correspondent reports that these 40 tons of relief materials were later transferred to the Special Air Force plane IL-76 at Lucknow Airport for transportation to Thiruvananthapuram today. The Unique Identification Authority of India, UIDAI, has directed the Aadhaar enrollment agencies in Kerala, including banks and post offices, to facilitate retrieval of the 12-digit number and provide free printouts to Aadhaar holders who have lost their document in the flood-hit state. Speaking to AIR, UIDAI CEO Ajay Bhushan Pandey said many people have lost their Aadhaar cards in the floods. He said the e-Aadhaar printouts can be taken by people from the enrollment centers by giving their name and biometric authentication.
So we have instructed the enrollment agencies and also the state government, banks and post office, where the Aadhaar cards are made, where the enrollments are done, that they should set up camps, particularly where the reliefs are being distributed. And in those camps, they should provide the printout of Aadhaar card free of cost.
Rain slashed parts of the national capital this evening, bringing relief from sultry conditions and turning the weather pleasant. A Met Department official said the humidity level was 79% at 8:30 a.m. today. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The University Grants Commission, UGC, has directed all varsities and higher education institutions to ban sale of junk food on their campuses. In a communication to the universities, the UGC said banning junk food in colleges will set new standards for healthy food, making the students live better, learn better, and reduce obesity levels. The circular was issued after a directive from the HRD Ministry asking the UGC to ban the sale of junk food on premises of higher education institutions. In Mumbai, at least 4 persons were killed and 18 others injured in a major fire incident in 17-storied Crystal Tower building located in suburban Parel this morning. The fire erupted on the 12th floor of this residential building. Our Mumbai correspondent reports the smoke from the raging fire spread rapidly and residents were trapped on the building's staircases.
About 30 to 35 persons trapped inside the Crystal Tower building rescued by the Fire Brigade Mumbai using special appliances. According to the Fire Brigade officials, the fire was brought under control by the afternoon and cooling operations were carried since then. Of the 22 people rushed to the KEM hospital, 4 were declared dead on arrival and the remaining 18 injured, including 6 women, were undergoing treatment and their condition was reported to be stable. According to the BMC, building's electric duct was not sealed at each floor level was the major cause of the fire and dense smoke spread on upper floors. Nivedita Bhorkar, AIR News, Mumbai.
The benefits of various welfare schemes of the government are reaching to people at the ground level in remotest parts of the country. This has changed the lives of common people in remote areas of the state and union territories. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is an ambitious scheme which has already upgraded the living standards of the poor and rural women. Here is a ground report from our Ahmedabad correspondent.
The change in lives of hundreds of women in Union Territory of Daman is quite visible following the effective implementation of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana scheme. Free gas stove along with cooking gas cylinder, LPG connection are being given to such poor women who are using traditionally chulhas with firewoods for cooking their food and other day-to-day requirements. Now, after getting free LPG gas connection with gas stove, these women are getting clean fuel for cooking food, which has positive impact on their health due to smoke-free cooking. Rural women are now also saving precious environment and their precious time in cooking activities. One woman beneficiary of Daman, Asaben, told All India Radio that she now completes her cooking in very less time and using this time for more earning for family and education of her children.
पहले हमारे घर पे गैस कनेक्शन नहीं थी, लकड़ी जलाते थे, चूल्हे पे ही खाना बनाते थे, जल्दी बनता नहीं था, बहुत देर हो जाती थी। जब से हमें गैस लाइन मिली है, सब सुविधा मिली है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है और सब काम भी जल्दी से हो जाता है।
Official sources in Daman told AIR that about 400 poor women have been allotted free LPG connection and stove under this scheme. Daman administration has also instructed to the LPG dealers to provide free services to such beneficiaries for checking and service of LPG connections and stoves time to time. With Pradeep Bhavsar in Daman, Yogesh Pandya, AIR News, Ahmedabad.
Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena today said that his government will soon resume death penalties after a 42-year moratorium, but will send home 5 Pakistanis sentenced to death for execution in their home country. Addressing a public meeting in Mannar district, Mr. Sirisena said he is determined to carry out the death penalty for serious drug traffickers and will start with a list of 18 given to him by the Prisons Department. The President said he would hold talks with Pakistan's new Prime Minister Imran Khan on repatriating the 5 Pakistanis and having them executed there. Eid-ul-Azha, the festival of sacrifice, is being celebrated with religious fervour and gaiety across the country today. The faithful offered Eid prayers in Eidgahs and mosques. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi greeted fellow citizens on this occasion. In Delhi, main Eid congregations were held at Jama Masjid, Fatehpuri Mosque and Shahi Eidgah. Union Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi offered prayers at Jama Masjid at Kashmiri Gate.
केरल में जो आपदा आई है जिससे कि बहुत बड़े पैमाने पर लोग प्रभावित हुए हैं, वहाँ पर जो है आपदा से लोग बाहर निकल सकें, वहाँ पर जो लोगों को परेशानी है, बेघर हुए हैं, वो उनको घर पर वापस जा सके, इसकी भी दुआ हम पूरे मुल्क के लोगों की तरफ से की।
In Uttar Pradesh, special prayers were offered at famous Tiliwali Masjid, Aish Bagh Masjid and Asifi Imamabad in state capital Lucknow. In Madhya Pradesh, special prayers were offered for the people of Kerala who lost their lives in floods. More from our correspondent.
People thronged different mosques and Eidgah and greeted each other. Lakhs of people offered Nawaz at Eidgah, Jama Masjid, Moti Masjid and other major mosques of the capital city Bhopal. Eid also celebrated in Indore, Gwalior, Jabalpur, Ujjain, Sagar, Satna, Rewa and various other places of the state. Imam of Bhopal Eidgah requested to donate in a big way for the people of Kerala who are facing severe crisis due to flood and rains. Elaborate security arrangements have been made all over the state in view of the festival. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
In the Asian Games today, Rahi Sarnobat gave India another gold in shooting. Sarnobat became the first Indian female shooter to win a gold at the Asian Games, achieving the rare feat after a nerve-wracking 25-meter air pistol finals. President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore, have congratulated Sarnobat for winning gold medal. The Maharashtra government has announced a cash award of 50 lakh rupees for Sarnobat. India also got 4 bronze medals in Wushu today. Naroram Roshibina Devi, Surya Bhanu Pratap Singh and Santosh Kumar won bronze in the event. Prime Minister and Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports have also congratulated Wushu champions. India produced a fantastic collective performance to outclass England by 203 runs in the third cricket test at Nottingham today to keep the 5-match series alive. Resuming at the overnight score of 311 for 9 on the 5th day today, England were all out for 317. For India, Jasprit Bumrah took 5 wickets. Skipper Virat Kohli was declared player of the match, scoring 97 runs in the first innings and 103 in the second innings. Indian cricket captain Virat Kohli has dedicated his team's victory to the victims of devastating Kerala floods. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to participate in collective e-Group Pravesh of beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Grameen in Gujarat tomorrow. Also to inaugurate several development projects in the state. At least 12 people killed in rain-related incidents in many parts of Madhya Pradesh. Life returning to normal in flood-ravaged Kerala. Relief operation in full swing. Eid-ul-Azha, the festival of sacrifice being celebrated with religious fervour and gaiety across the country. And in sports, Rahi Sarnobat becomes first Indian female shooter to win gold at Asian Games. President and Prime Minister congratulate her. And India beat England by 203 runs in the third cricket test at Nottingham to keep the 5-match series alive. And that is all in the news at 9.